Okay, guys, I am throwing supper together tonight. I just got finished making some good old buttermilk biscuits, and now I'm about to make some fried pork chops. And this is real life. You're going to see me just throw it together because I've got company coming and I've got to get busy. So the first thing I did was took my pork chops and I soaked them in buttermilk for at least 30 minutes. And now I'm just using the same platter that I used for my biscuits because it's got flour all over it. And I'm going to dredge them in the flour that's on that platter. And no judgment, y'all. I just didn't want to dirty up any more dishes, and I was going to contain my flour to that platter because it'd be easy to clean up. And if you want to follow along with me, you're just going to grab some Tony Chachere's, no salt, Cajun seasoning, and a little bit of seasoned salt. And then we're just going to start sprinkling that on our pork chops. And I'm just measuring with love. Now again, using the same bowl because I do not want to do more dishes. And there's nothing wrong with this. It's all going to the same place. We're going to add 1 egg to that buttermilk that we had those pork chops marinating in. Now we'll need a little bit more flour on that tray. You're going to need some flour because we are going to double batter these. And y'all, I washed my hands several times while I was doing this. And eventually I take that spoon out of that flour and I put it in the dishwasher. So we have battered these twice. And you really want to make sure to pat that flour onto that pork chop. You want it to stick real good. And when you batter these twice, it really makes for a nice coating. Now we're going to run over to the stovetop. I've got a 10-inch cast iron skillet, and I'm putting some canola oil in this because when you fry, if you want a good crispy coating on something, use canola oil. In order to be able to tell when your oil is hot enough, just go ahead and pinch off a little piece of dough off of one of those pork chops and put it in the skillet. And when it starts to bubble around it, the oil's getting hot. And there we go. And that's when you want to put your pork chops in. Now, when your oil gets this hot, go ahead and cut that stovetop eye or a burner down. If you don't, you will burn these because that batter browns really quickly. So I cut mine all the way down to low. I cooked these for about 10 minutes on each side, and you do not want to walk away from these, and you will play with your temperature on your stovetop burner. You'll move it from low to medium. You will know these are done when you can take that fork and just go all the way through it just easily. And you don't want cross-contamination, so once you flip those, get you a clean fork. Now, unfortunately, I can't have these, but I do remember what they taste like, and I made these for my husband, and voila, they're done. Aren't those beautiful? And my husband put these on that buttermilk biscuit with a tomato, and he said it was so good.